Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am here to give you a video. This is going to be a different kind of video because, as you can tell from the title down below, this isn't a WWE video. This isn't a TNA video. This isn't anything like that. This is a Top Rope Promotions video. If you don't know what Top Rope Promotions is, Top Rope Promotions is a company that is here in Massachusetts, and it's an independent company. It's pretty much what it is. I go to these events at least every year. I don't even really know the last time I have actually been to one until, up until this point. So this should be awesome stuff. I ended up going with a few of my college friends. And if you want to see some pictures of me at that event, they're on my Facebook page. The Owen Finch Facebook page too. The reason why I didn't give this video last night is because, one, I didn't get home until midnight. And another reason is because I was too tired from the event, so I figured I'd go to bed and give you the video tomorrow. Well, later today, because technically I didn't go to bed till like midnight. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm like cramped between like my dresser and like the door. I kind of feel a little claustrophobic right now because I have to charge my laptop and I want to give this video at the same time. So, yeah. So we were a little late to the event because we had to help one of my friend's mothers do something. It wasn't really in our control. I didn't really mind that we had to do it. The only reason we were concerned is because we wanted front row seats, and we did get front row seats. And where is that? I had like a bracelet. I don't know what it went off to, but I have it. It's probably around this area somewhere. Let you put like around your wrist so that way they can tell whether or not you're supposed to be there. Alright. So, I have some matches here, and not all the matches are listed on the Facebook page, because they probably didn't know all the matches ahead of time, but the main matches are on here, so I'll just talk about the main matches, and if there's a match I remember, then I'll just go through it. So they started the show with Vinny Marseglia, I don't know how to say his last name, versus the masshole Mike McCarthy. Now, the reason why they call him the masshole is because he's an asshole in Massachusetts, so that's why they just combined in that name. I wonder now if anyone like in Connecticut or something's calling us massholes. So this match was good. I don't remember the match, like the spots in each match. So, but this was a good match. Vinny, he cut his hair. He used to think he was like Jeff Hardy, but he's not anymore. But he cut his hair, so he doesn't really feel like he's as much as a Jeff Hardy ripoff. And I think Vinny got the win with the twist of fate, if I'm not mistaken. And it was actually a really good match. And afterwards, he gets attacked by the Supreme Machine, Sean Burke, because they've been having a feud. He lays him out. He like picks him up and does like the RKO, and then drops him with like an RKO. I don't really know what it's called, but it's like his finisher. Because they've been feuding. But I thought that was kind of cool. Alright, let's see. What else was here that I can talk about that wasn't in the... So, we had Brutal Bob Evans. He had a match, and he ended up beating, I don't know what is the name of his opponent, but he ended up beating his opponent with an armbar. Then afterwards, TKO, Ryan came out, and he wanted to wrestle him on the April 3rd show, which I'll talk about, and he accepted. Thought that was awesome. Good promo by both guys, and I thought it was awesome. Brutal Bob Evans is actually a decent worker, and he was doing some funny things in the match, like when the heel would be the heel. He's like, I used to do this kind of stuff, and I don't do that stuff anymore. So I thought that was awesome. Brutal Bob Evans is a good worker. Let's see what else is here that I can talk about. That's the Punisher Don Vega defended the Interstate Championship against the Devil's Reject Brandon Webb. I actually got a picture with this guy last night, and it's on the Facebook page if you want to see that. I'm not really in it because I was like in the background, so Yeah, but this was a good match. But the Devil's Reject got his ass kicked in this match. Like, he really did. Like, he really didn't do... Like, he did stuff, but he just... pretty much just got destroyed in this match. It was a good match, though. He does, like, a spine buster. The referee was kind of off. The referee in this match actually looked like Christopher Daniels from Ring of Honor, but he used to also be in TNA. So, that was cool. Eventually, they just brawl on the outside. Pretty much... Don Vega just keeps attacking him on the outside, and he hits like a big boot on him, and it ends up being a double count out. I kind of wish it would have ended with like a pinfall or submission, because I'm not really a huge fan of matches that end off count outs. So this was nothing different here. But the match is going to continue. They're going to have a match on April 3rd, and so is Brutal Bob Evans and TKO Ryan. And then we got Frankie Vane defending the Top Rope Promotions Heavyweight Championship against Craig Costa. I think I like both guys. I think I've seen Frankie Vane a few times, but I haven't seen him in so long, so I don't really remember him as much. But he hits like the high forearm, the flying forearm that Bray Wyatt usually does on him for the win. So it was actually a good match. It ended unexpectedly, but it was a good match. And then afterwards, Nick Steele comes out because he's the #1 contender, and he says that he's going to take the title from him on April 3rd. He cuts a great promo. It was actually an amazing promo. And then they went to intermission, and I got some stuff while I was there. I'll show you it right now. Here's the first thing I got. I got them all at the same time, but this is like one of the first things I got. I got the Top Rope Promotions Pro Wrestling t-shirt for like $15, as you can see right there. I thought that was awesome. Definitely going to be walking that shirt in future vids. And then the next thing I got is the brand new Macho Man Randy Savage DVD. I'm on spring break this week, so I don't have school, so I'm going to spend my time, at least a good chunk of my time, watching this DVD, because I cannot wait to watch this DVD. 3-disc set. I got it for, it was $12, so I figured why not get it now while it's cheap. And then I also got this. I got the flyer to go to the next show. It's gonna be Frankie Vane versus Nick Steele for the Top Rope Promotions Heavyweight Championship. Don Vega versus the Devil's Reject Brandon Webb in a rematch. Cam Zagama, the Ladies Man, Vinny Marcelli versus Supreme Machine, Sean Berkeley, Brutal Bob Evans versus TKO Ryan, and more. Awesome stuff. And then they came back and then I got my picture with Brandon Webb, and then we took some pictures of us at the event, tried to take some selfies, kind of failed. So we had to have someone else take the pictures. And then we get the next match. It's the Ladies Man versus Congo with Marshall McNeil at ringside. Marshall McNeil is like a combined. He's a mixture of Paul Bear, because he looks like Paul Bear. Brother Love, because he wears the jacket like Brother Love. And he's also exactly like Paul Heyman, the way he cuts his promo. Like, when he cut his promo, it's the exact same thing that he talked about when Brock Lesnar's not there. Oh, my client Brock Lesnar's not there. He talks about how he's a beast. It was the exact same thing. He's like a rip-off of Paul Heyman. He pretty much just stole his promo. So, I mean, if you say that's it was an amazing promo, but it was the exact same thing that Paul Heyman cuts. So then we get the match between him and the Ladies Man. The Ladies Man entered through the fans, and he actually ended up putting his arm around me, which was cool, because I kind of kissed up to him earlier in the night and said that my favorite guy is the Ladies Man, because I saw him there. So, but actually he's one of my favorite Top Rope Promotion guys. He's been there since the beginning, since I started going to these things, not the beginning of the actual company. But this was a good match. Ladies man took it to Congo. He did a flip off the apron. He did a high spot off the ropes. He actually ended up taking down McNeil by accident. And then Congo kind of dominated him for a while. He's like, Congo too was like a Umaga pretty much. It's pretty much what he is. He's like Umaga. He's like Umaga's son-in-law. Eventually, Congo got him into submission, and Ladies man ended up passing out, and then afterwards he continued to assault him after the match. I was fine with this because you want to make this guy like a monster, but I wanted the Ladies man to win, so that's why I wasn't as much of a fan of it. Alright, so then we get Nick Steele and Cam Zamaga defending the Top Rope Promotions Tag Team Championships against Ryan Waters and TKO. I wanted to mention that there was another match that happened. It was like Matt Magnum and somebody else versus two other wrestlers, and Matt Magnum and the other guy ended up winning, and then they had like a big hug celebration at the end. I forget the names of the wrestlers though, and I forgot to show you one thing I got while I was there. I'll show you now. I got the Top Rope Promotions. I got the Top Rope Promotions poster. It has all the Top Rope guys on it. It's got Vinny. It's got Vane. It's got what's his name? It's got Craig Costa. It's got a lot Ladies man. You know, it's got all the wrestlers on there to hype the event, or where it was and all that. So I thought that was cool. Then, so yeah, we get this match though. Good match. In the beginning, Steele and Zanama. How do you say this guy's name? Steele and Zagama, and like dominated the match, and then the heels took over on Zagama, and they had some great psychology tag team wrestling where you thought he was going to make the tag, and he ended up hitting Zamaga ended up hitting an electric chair, but he still wasn't able to make the tag. But then eventually he was able to make the tag to Nick Steele, but he got pile drived, which he no sold, which I was fine with because he's like a monster. And then they just threw him outside the ring. I think TKO dived. No, Ryan Waters dived on Nick Steele, and then Zamaga dived on TKO, and then Zamaga hit got a roll up in on Ryan Waters for the win, and they retained the tag team championships. That was awesome. I was pretty happy about that. And then we get like the main event of the show. We get what was it? The Supreme Machine, Sean Burke versus the Rio Dio, Brandon Locke. The match didn't even start, and they just started fighting in the crowd. They just fought in the crowd. And Brandon Stock, is that his name? Brandon Locke just let the fans chop him a couple times, which was awesome. And he tells one kid to do it, and it looked like he didn't expect the kick to really hit him, so that was cool. So then he like spit water in his face, and then Ryan, and then Sean Burke dominated the match for a while, and then Brandon Locke hit a spine buster, a kick out. Sean Burke hit a thumb to the eyes, tried to roll him up, he kicked out, and then eventually he pulled down the rope, and Brandon Locke tried to go off the top, hit his finisher for the win. Then afterwards he said that you're gonna find out in the future why I attacked Vinny. And then Brandon Locke hit 2 Alabama slams on Sean Burke after the match. And then that was it. That was the end of the show. I know this isn't the best review, but this is the best review I can give because I don't remember everything that happened in the match. But this was a good show. I really like the wrestling that they have in the show. I like the stories they tell. So I thought this was a good show. And I'm there live, too. And I don't have to listen to commentary if I like crappy WWE. So I like the crappy WWE commentary. So overall, I thought this was a good show. You can click right here and go to under my playlist to see more Top Rope Promotions videos, and I'm going to be going to the April 3rd one, so I'm going to have my review up of that. I'll probably try to do it that night so my memory will be a little bit fresher, and maybe I'll try to do it with the kids that I went with. So that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.